Who among us doesn't
Please
need to
remind
seek
us.
forgiveness?
Go ahead.
Which, as we know, is the ram's horn.
Leadership over the high holy days, the Yamim Noraim, takes on a transformational role. Avinu becomes Malkeinu. Our Father becomes our King. Our God, Ha'el HaKadosh in the Amidah, is replaced by the King HaMelech HaKadosh. Additional examples of transformational and interdependent leadership are to be found throughout the liturgy and in the foundational stories we retell over Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. They span Avraham, Sarah, Hagar, Yishmael, and Yitzchak, all the way to Jonah. One specific portrayal is particularly poignant this year for me. It is to be found in the Mar'eh Kohen, a piyut, a poetic prayer sung at the climax of the Seder Havoda, describing the work, or more poignantly, the appearance of the high priest of the Cohen Hagadol as he completed his tasks in the temple on Yom Kippur. Emet, ma nehedar haya Cohen Gadol, betzeito mi beit kodshei hakodashim, b'shalom b'li pega. How truly glorious was the high priest as he left the Holy of Holies peacefully and unharmed. The poem continues in an acrostic manner, stating or singing his praises. There is an additional way of viewing the qualities of the Kohen through the symbolism of his garments. You are what you wear, or if you like, where are you? The clothes are referred to as Bigdei Kodesh, holy garments. What might be the intention by calling bigadim, clothes, holy? In much of the chapter of 28 in Tetzaveh, in the book of Shemot, the choshen, the breastplate, is described, and in Pasuk 29 highlights that V'nasa Aharon et Shemot b'nei Yisrael b'choshen hamishpat al libo b'vo'o el hakodesh lezikaron lifnei Adonai tamid. Aaron shall carry the names of the children of Israel on the breastplate of decision over his heart when he enters the sanctuary for remembrance before the Lord at all times. Earlier, in verse 21, we discovered that the stones, ha'avanim, shall correspond in number to the names of the children of Israel, 12, corresponding to the 12 tribes. They shall be engraved like seals, each with its name for the 12 tribes. As well as being visually breathtaking, the connotation is equally astounding. Aaron, wearing this on his heart, is being constantly reminded of the very purpose of his role. He is in the service of the people. This, perhaps, is what enables him to actually be also in the service of God. This remarkable notion is also depicted by the additional name that Moshe placed on the breastplate, the Urim and the Tumim, which bore the explicit name of God. Rashi explains, Me'ir dvarav u'metamem et dvarav. The Urim imply that the Or, a light, would clarify, enlighten, and the Tumim, from the Tam, would perfect or give reason to the ideas and ideals emanating from the breastplate. The bearing and wearing of the names of the tribes, representing all of the people concurrently with the name of God, renders a remarkable insight in the duality and the interdependence of the relationship. This intimacy, as expressed through these clothes, is surely nothing less than holy. Of course, there is more. The breastplate is a stunning visual of the multiplicity of views, opinions, and tendencies of the people. All are represented and present. This image depicting the distinctive qualities of each of the tribes becomes the Choshen Mishpat, the breastplate that can pass judgment, mishpat, a judgment informed by empathy and compassion, inclusion of the highest order. Mishpat also means sentence, not the punishment, but the prose, the sentences that create the book, our story, or the individual letters of the scroll. This is perhaps what is being described and prescribed in the striking recounting of the high priest through that image, Mareh Kohen, the appearance of the high priest. However, the expression Mareh also denotes a mirror, a reflection. The leadership of the Kohen is but a reflection of the people. He carries a zoom screen of the compassionate, multi-generational and cross-tribal conversations. The notion of the need of separate leaders to represent different parts of the people would not really work in this model, as true empathetic leadership must be equipped with the capacity to be a faithful representative and representation of all the tribes. That might require more learning than teaching. It is humbling and the essence of the Mareh, a reflective rather than a deflective or defective leadership. This is truly worth celebrating. The Mareh becomes perhaps the path to the Moreh. The reflective practice is a teachable moment par excellence. So here's an exercise I encourage you to do, friends, colleagues, family members. As we enter the days of awe, create that Choshen Mishpat. Create that environment that can pass positive, compassionate, empathetic judgment with others, not on others, through a discussion around what you will be reflecting from those around you. Shana Tova, Chag Sameach, Shnat Briut, a year of so much better health, happiness, and joy. Thank you.